السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before I start, I would like to request everyone, please make your phone silent mode or in switch off, please. Thank you. I would like to invite everyone to this great event. We call it TACT, Technically Aided Creative Talk. Now, as I welcome everyone to this show, thank you to everyone for being here today. When I introduced a program called TACT, many of us asked me, what is it? Very few told me, wow, this is something good. This is something great. We wanted to create a culture of an open talk. So some of them were confusive. What sort of program is this? Some of them could understand what program it is. However, I remember the days when I was working with a telecommunication company as a customer care executive. I used to take about 240 calls every day. Sounds quite long, right? Yes, it was actually. But even though it was a quite lengthy session or a lengthy shift, I realized one thing, that is, I love to talk. That was the outcome of that job. So when I moved to UK for my higher studies, I came to see one of the beautiful things. As you see in the screen, this is one of the places in London called Hyde Park Corner, basically Speaker's Corner. Anyone can come and introduce whatever they want. I could say exactly the same, whatever they want. People comes to present with a small chair, and they talk about Islam, they talk about Christianity, they talk about atheism, whatever they want. I was thinking, wow, why don't we have an open park or an open platform like Hyde Park? Which was very interesting. The people gather in a short time of period and they argue with the speaker with complete tolerance. He replies to his audience, instant audience. However, I wanted to start. Basically, I wanted to be a speaker in the beginning. Then I thought, wow, that's not just enough. I'm going to start a platform where all the speakers can come and deliver their thoughts and ideas. Now let's come to what is it, TACT? The question now I faced. I'm telling you very simply, this is the time for creative. Do you have any new concepts? Do you have any thoughts? So this is the place for you. We don't teach anything to anyone. Because as Galileo said once, we cannot teach people anything. All we can do, we just can help them to find what themselves having. That's it. So the creativity, and we need to understand one thing. Every act of a creation is first of all an act of destruction. So we should be ready to face the destruction. We should be ready to face the failures, and we need to have more experience. So we welcome everyone, whoever wants to be the best speakers, whoever having the best ideas, good concepts, good thoughts. This platform is for you. Now, I introduced the tact. I faced these sort of questions, and I had lots of challenges, and we know that the limitations we are talking about. But I knew one thing: tact is a platform where the people can deliver their ideas, their concepts, their views, everything. But I told everyone, look, we create. If we want to predict the future, the best way to predict the future is create it. So we should be creative. There is no other choice. And to be honestly, I'm so much excited and joy here to be standing here as a director of TACT. I understood one thing, as everyone knows, difficult roads often leads to the beautiful destinations. And we know that. I believe that after all these struggles, after all the barriers I'm facing, or we are facing, thankfully, I've got a wonderful people, a wonderful team to make it happen. And this is the day the dream becomes reality. It was a dream for me just like 10 years ago. This is the day the dream becomes reality. And I know far more to go. And I know the destination is waiting for me with beautiful sceneries, with beautiful results. And I believe that the success is always by covering the difficult roads. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm leaving to this wonderful podium to my great speakers. I believe that it will be worthy to watch. You have wonderful speakers here. They're going to share with you some of the great thoughts. You're going to learn something about the flight mechanism, internet, and the sixth sense, and milestone. Lots of topics you're going to listen today. Inshallah, I believe that it will be worthy for you. And I'm with so much proud. I'm leaving this podium to my speakers. Once again, thank you everyone for being here today. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.